what are the most important qualities a leader needs to be able to have their values go downstream, so to speak?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, there are so many different qualities, and there are numerous and endless amount of books that are written about leadership. As a leader, you're gonna have to love your people. You have to actually put your people in front of you as far as priority. But you are the leader. You need to take all of the the bullets and the arrows from the outside world coming in. So you have to love and appreciate your employees. That's definitely there. But at the same time, for you to be able to do that, in my view, you have to be humble enough to know that they are more important than you. So the idea is, unless you are humble enough to realize, well, your people are the ones that are actually making things happen, and it is your job to equip them to the best that they can, then really leaders are not going to have the greatest or one of the best cultures. Now, again, cultures have multiple traits within it. So you could be a great leader when it comes to people, but at the same time, maybe you have this mentality of it ain't broken, don't fix it. So you end up with a culture that is, there is no innovation. You're not really trying to make things better because if it ain't broken, don't fix it. That's also a cultural trait. So you could be a good leader from a people perspective, but maybe not the best leader when it comes to continuous improvement or innovation. So it becomes a little bit more complicated. But to me, two or three biggest traits for good culture has to be humility, and then loving your people and putting them ahead of yourself, and then at the same time really continuous improvement, because the whole idea of making things better again comes back to humility. You are philosophically assuming that where you're at is not good enough, otherwise you're not going to try to make things better. So unless you do that, you'll always fall behind. And that's the whole idea of humility, is you recognizing that you are there to help your people achieve your objective as a leader, because leader is the one who is really leading the vision of the company. They're the ones who put the vision, put the mission, decides what the core values are. You are the brains of the operation. You're the one who tells your arms and feet and legs and everywhere to go somewhere. But without the heart that pumps everything into it, which is your people, it's not going to happen. And as long as you realize that, then as a leader, by definition, you have to be humble enough, because if you are putting your people ahead of you, you care about them more than you care about yourself. To me, these are some of the things that you must have as a leader for a good culture to thrive.